time for Shreveport Mudbugs hockey as tonight the Mudbugs conclude this two-game series against the Amarillo Wranglers. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome inside the Landers Dodge Jeep Chrysler and Ram pregame show as tonight the Mudbugs have a chance to complete the sweep, and they're coming off the heels of a very impressive 3-2 victory in a game where it started off nicely for the Bugs and then it got a little weird in the second. And Coach Soupy had some choice words about his team and how they played. It was kind of a roller coaster, but the Mudbugs found the way to win. They showed a lot of character, and they were able to get the 2 points. It started out nicely at 11:43 into the first when Logan Haru was able to snipe one in, his 8th of the year at the top of the point. Garrett Steele got the helper on the power play. Then Amarillo evened the score at 2:30 into the second. It was Ronan Walsh who was able to poke home his 11th from DeMarco and Chase Davis. That was a good tip in front from Walsh, and the game was tied 1-1. Then 1:07 early into the third, it was Garrett Steele who was able to just kind of jab home his 17th goal of the year, his team leading 17th. Burke set the play up from the far corner, got it in front, and Steele was able to finish it, and the Mudbugs led 2-1. Then Hayden Nickel got the eventual game winner, 16:59 into the third. Great work from Marino and Mack down low, and it was Nickel who was able to nail in his 10th from the short side. Good way to lift the puck in, and it was Nickel's 10th that got him off the schneid, and it gave the Mudbugs a 3-1 lead. And then at 19:59, Connor McNaughton beat the buzzer and was able to score one in. It kind of slipped past Bushler, and something Coach Soupy was not happy about, giving up a goal like that with 1 second left, or check that, 1/10 of a second left. And Zach By and Ben Ivy got the helpers, and that's how it all ended. Simon Bushler picked up his 22nd win, and the Mudbugs, with the win, go to 28-14-7. They're sitting in third place at 63 points. Oklahoma clinched a playoff spot. They're now at 77 points atop the South. Lone Star in second place with 69 points, and you have the Mudbugs, like I said, 6 points behind them. They've now both played the same amount of games with Lone Star. New Mexico, who is idle this weekend, is at 59 points, 4 points behind the Bugs. The Wolves will play tomorrow against El Paso. The Amarillo Wranglers on the outside looking in, and boy, things are getting very desperate for them. They have a game in hand on both the Bugs and the Wolves. They're at 53 points. The Jackalopes once again took a huge loss the other night. They're in 6th place with 51 points. Then El Paso at 32, and Corpus Christi in last place at 26 points. We'll talk to head coach Jason Soupy Campbell after these messages as we count down to the 7-11 Margaritaville start time. We'll have more on the Landers pregame show. This is Shreveport Mudbugs Hockey.
You know, we only get one chance at this thing called life, so why don't we make it count? Hi, I'm Janice Watt with Generational Financial Advisors, and we're here to assist you as a financial advisor and a CPA in making those important life decisions. Starting young, saving, and investing will reward you down the road, but it takes diligence to stay the course because life happens. Buying that first home, adding to your family, and then preparing for college, all of these require a plan. We offer services including investments, life insurance, retirement planning, and long-term disability, just to name a few. We can also assist you in your tax preparation or planning along with small business services. We are an independent brokerage company with access to hundreds of products. Call me at 318-219-4188 or log into gfapartners.com to set up a free consultation. Our offices are located at 8518 Line Avenue, Suite 103 in Shreveport. Come see us and go Bugs.
Welcome back into the Landers Dodge Jeep Chrysler and Ram pregame show. Finale of this two-game series between the Mudbugs and the Amarillo Wranglers. We're joined by Mudbugs head coach Jason Soupy Campbell. And Coach, how would you describe that win last night? It felt like a good start, then it kind of got a little hairy in the middle, and you kind of closed it out in the end.
Well, I have nothing else to say because you just summed it up.
Did I? Really?
Yeah. No, that was it. You know, I thought we had a pretty good first period, you know, and then we kind of laid an egg there in the second period and got away from our game. And the third period was a little bit back and forth, you know, better definitely better than our second period, but really we could have probably thrown our sticks out there and been better in the third period than we were in the second period. So bottom line is, and again, I didn't like the way the third period ended. We were up 3-1 and give up a goal off of a D-zone face-off with 5 seconds left. You're always trying to play for something, and
right.
and you're trying to finish teams off and play the full 60 until the very end. But again, ultimately, these guys did their job. They found a way to win a hockey game in the end, and we needed the win.
How concerning was that second period? You talked about saying laying an egg. You as a coaching staff, what needs to happen today, and how much does that get addressed?
Well, we were just turning pucks over way too much. Our puck responsibility is nowhere near where it should be. Like, there's a lot of plays to be made out there, and we're just not making the right reads or moving the puck quick enough, or sometimes we're getting the puck there and not handling it. So it's our execution of the plays that are there to be made, and we're not making them right now, and it's a little frustrating, and it's frustrating for the guys to play that way too. But again, in the end, I think defensively we played a pretty solid game again last night. So even though you have all those turnovers and everything like that, we still weren't giving up a whole lot, which is nice to see.
What happened at the end of the second period? And you talked about that defensive effort, and I'm sure you hated losing one of your blue liners for the rest of the game. Liam Fleet, he kind of got into a spat at the end of the second, and he got a game misconduct for it.
Yeah, so we have a rule, you're either going to fight or you're just going to get out of there, for lack of another term that we use. But and Fleeter takes that to heart. The guy came at him and was like, let's go, and came at him, and even though their guy didn't drop his gloves, Fleeter dropped his gloves and popped him once, but then he realized that the other guy wasn't going to fight, so he stopped. And referee's discretion at that point, and I guess by USA Hockey rules, they considered it a fight. I don't agree with that, but that's for me to kind of take up with the league. But however, they did kick him out for the game, but they did rescind the game misconduct after reviewing the situation. So he's back in the lineup for tonight, not suspended. So, but still, I don't think he deserves a major penalty for that. So that's something I'll have to discuss with the league moving forward, and because if you get too many misconducts, you can get suspended for an additional game. So as far as accumulation penalties go, and I don't think that's worthy of that. I think if a guy comes in and is aggressive, he's the aggressor. He's coming at me. He's coming at Fleeter, and Fleeter's like, okay, you're coming at me. I'm dropping my gloves. We're going. And so to me, their guy was the aggressor. Fleeter was the acceptor.
And then, of course, the eventual game winner was Hayden Nichols' goal, and he gets off a big schneid of his. He went about 7 games without a goal. It felt good for him, and I'm sure it felt good for you.
Yeah, he did a really good job on the PK last night too, and that was a great job by their line. I thought the goal that their line was on for against was not a very good defensive zone coverage and situational stuff there. But to start that turnover, Marino's humping back and he gets a good stick on a puck and keeps the puck in the zone. It goes to Mack, who makes a nice little play to Hato, who's slipping down the middle of the ice, and Hato just made a good read with the goalie coming off the post and buried one short side. So Hato's got great poise and he's good around the net, and that was just a typical goal that line can score. So it was really nice to see them come through there.
You guys are going to go to Nikolai Goich in net. I know it makes everyone excited, and I know he had a little bit of a discomfort earlier in the week. I know you talked about it, kind of a lower body discomfort. How is he feeling out? I'm assuming he's 100% if he's going to get the nod tonight.
Yeah, he's ready to go. And for those that don't know, Sutton Murray has a really hard shot and hit him in the knee during one of the practices, and that kind of hurt him for a little while. He was able to kind of muscle through it and wasn't quite ready to play in a game last weekend, but he's fired up and ready to go now. So we're going to give him another go tonight and let Bush watch from the stands and be a good leader off the ice for Nico tonight.
The bench, the stands, I guess, close to the same thing. What's the biggest key tonight? Of course, you have another chance to get another 2 points and finish off this sweep.
Well, this team's a big, heavy team, and they come at you and they play hard. So I think discipline's going to be key, but also a good, honest physicality from our guys, and then execution, being able to break the puck out, get the puck in their zone, and possess the puck in the O zone. I think if we can do those few things, then we'll hopefully find ways to get pucks in the net and keep them out of ours.
Before I let you go, how comforting has it been to see Coach Rich this week?
Well, we love Coach Rich. That laugh is infectious, and that beautiful smile. His hair is always looking good. But no, it's always great to have him here, and just all that off ice stuff is good because we do have a good time together. Just a lot of laughs. But he's just so knowledgeable of the game and what's going on. He does a great job with our goalies, obviously, and then just having him up in the stands during the games, coming down in between periods. This is what I'm seeing, whether it's a control breakout, a power play, a PK, 5-on-5, O-zone, D-zone, neutral zone, it doesn't matter. He's got some input, and it's always good input.
Coach, thanks for the time, and good luck tonight.
Thank you, Chet Yoder.
We'll have more after these messages as we count down to the 7-11 Margaritaville start time. We'll have more after these messages on the Landers, Dodge, Jeep, Chrysler, and Ram pregame show. Listen to Shreveport Mudbugs hockey.
Hey, this is Chet Yoder, voice of the Mudbugs. DeFada and Associates Investigative and Risk Analysis Services has been conducting professional private investigations for over 20 years. They offer a full range of services to both individuals and businesses. Whether you need an investigator for a personal matter like a child custody case or you suspect an internal theft problem with your business, DeFada and Associates has the experience, training, and knowledge to get you the information you need. Call Jerry today at 318-635-9944 to talk about your case or visit them online at defadapi.com.
The Robertson Cup champion Shreveport Mudbugs know big goals lead to big wins. That's why State Farm agent Ben Tolis and his State Farm team are here to help you score a big goal with your home and auto insurance. It's a great call that saves you time and money. So go score the winning goal and score savings by combining your home and auto. It's just another way we're here to help your life go right. Call State Farm agent Ben Tolis today at 318-688-1522. That's 318-688-1522.
Sterling Dental Center is a proud partner of the Shreveport Mudbugs. I'm Dr. Emil Janu, and my experienced staff and I will handle all your dental needs, from routine cleanings, x-rays, cavities, toothaches, and more, with the best and safest treatment out there. We are a family here at Sterling Dental Center, and we treat our patients like family. We welcome many forms of insurance. Come get your next dental appointment at Sterling Dental Center in Shreveport by calling 318-688-1040 or logging on to sterlingdentalshreveport.com.
Welcome back into George's Pond and Hirsch Coliseum. Now time for the Whataburger starting lineups. First for the Amarillo Wranglers, head coach by Harry Mahood. The assistant coach is Cody Gilling. At left wing will be number 9, Ronan Walsh. At center will be number 22, Chase Davis. And on the right wing will be number 94, Cooper Rice. Defensively for Amarillo, it'll be number 17, Preston Brighton. And number 2, Kyle DeMarco. And making the start in nets will be number 33, Luca Gons. The numbers on Gons are 15-8 with a 2.67 goals against and an .893 save percentage. Not good, but he's 2-0 against Shreveport this season. Your Whataburger starting lineups for the Shreveport Mudbugs. Head coach by Jason Soupy Campbell. The associate head coach is Michael Hill. The assistant and goalie coach Rich Perrant. The honorary assistant is Chris Lane. At left wing will be number 24, Eric Vitale. At center will be number 25, Jaden Goldie. And on the right wing will be number 17, Drake Morris. Defensively for the Bugs, it'll be number 3, Logan Haru. And number 4, Matthew Danziger. And making the start in nets from Homer Glen, Illinois, will be at number 30, Nikola Goich. And the numbers on Goich have been good. He's just had some tough luck breaks in net. He's got a 1.33 goals against. He is 2-0-2 with a .943 save percentage. And great to have him in and great to give Simo Bushler the night off. He's the backup goalie tonight, but did need a little time to breathe, and it's good to have Goich back in the lineup. And he did face a lower body injury earlier this week, but he feels good. And he had rested last weekend as well after Bushler had back-to-back starts. Those are your Whataburger starting lineups. Whataburger, just like you like it. Mudbugs Hockey Tonight brought to you by Porter's Industrial, delivering the difference in the Arklatex for over 20 years. Porter's Industrial strives with the utmost integrity to meet our customers' needs with quality uniform and facility services for your business. The Mudbugs in their home white jerseys with the Mudbug logo in front and the teal numberings and letterings along the backside. The Amarillo Wranglers in their navy blues with the Wranglers logo in front. The navy blues, red, and whites with the white numberings and letterings along the back. So glad to have you with us here for another riveting bout of Mudbugs hockey. Mudbugs 8-1-1 in their last 10, and they have won their last 3 contests. Now we ask you to please rise wherever you may be for tonight's national anthem. A beautiful rendition of tonight's national anthem, sung by the very lovely Miss Tiff Schubert. She does another fantastic job this evening. Mudbugs Hockey Tonight brought to you by Fireplace Specialties. Fireplaces, gas logs, glass doors, wood stoves, inserts, mantles, and grills. They got it all. They're located at 8500 Box Road in Shreveport, or by logging on to fireplacespecialties.net. The Mudbugs will skate from left to right. First period coming up, and it's brought to you by Generational Financial Advisors. For more information on planning your life's needs from college to retirement, you can call Miss Janice Watt at 318-219-4188 or log on to gfapartners.com. Mudbugs liked the way they started in the first, but Coach Supi described that second period as a laying of an egg, and he did not like that. Very flat. He was not happy with how that second period unraveled, and then the third period they were able to pick up the pieces and bounce back nicely. It'll be Jaden Goldie at center ice up against Chase Davis. The Landers' opening puck drop is battled and won there by Davis. And Amarillo has it to their right. Brighton bangs it around the far side boards, held in there, a shot toward the net. That's a right pad save made there by Gons on a shot from the left point there by Haru. Danziger's got it. Danziger now will just chip it into the Amarillo zone. DeMarco's got it. Send through the middle. Intercepted there by Morris. Morris just touches it on over to Vitale. Vitale now has it behind the net. He got it tackled down and canceled out there by Brighton. Now played through the middle off the stick of Walsh, taken there by Park. Park now kicked around there by Vitale. Played around the near half boards. Park's going to let it go there for Burke around to the far side. Burke's got it now through the middle. Burke has it to the right side there to Steele. He didn't know where it was going to go. Steele now able to nudge it up across, down low and in the near corner. Burke back to Steele, and they throw it through the slot, and it goes behind Musket. Now to the far side. Puck delved in there by Jack McDonald, and his shot gets deflected, and into the protective netting it goes. Nikolai Goich in net to my left. And for Goich, this is his 5th game between the pipes for the Bugs. .101 gone by here in the Generational Financial Advisors first period. Face-off won there by the Bugs. They have it. Now slung around the near side, chopped at there by Mack, who played really well last night, was one of the stars. Played off to the stick along the far side there to Marino. Marino now just able to yank it in. The red-hot Marino into the near corner. Centering feed. They score! That was Mack! He threw it off the back of Gons and into the back of the net! Jake Mack with one of the more flukier goals you'll ever see. Mudbugs 1, the Wranglers nothing. For Mack, it's goal number 12 on the year. Boy, get pucks to the net and good things will happen. And Mack got goal number 12 because of it. Wow. That one was around the near corner, and he just kind of threw it toward the net, and I think it just handcuffed Gons. 1:22 in, and the Bugs, just like last night, have an early 1-0 lead. Face-off won there by Amarillo, off to the far side. And it was worked into the Bug zone, and it goes down the length for icing. Nick Marino gets the only helper on Max, 12th of the year. Tough angle for Mac, and he gets rewarded. Big hello to the Mac family tuning tonight from New Hudson, Michigan. I'm sure they're loving that. Haven't seen them in a while. Miss those fine folks. Now along to the right side. Worked in. That was Barker, and he comes in off sides. Well, the Mudbugs have had some tough bounces go against them, and they're happy to get one go their way. And it just went into the net so awkwardly. Now the puck skitters back into the Amarillo zone. Hard check along in front of that Amarillo bench. That was Gotinski. Check that. That's Sutton Murray. Sutton Murray lined up with Gotinski and Miller. Worked back in. Brent Litchard and Aiden Dixon with the nights off as the puck gets on net. Pushing and shoving after the whistle in front of Goich. Now, it's worth mentioning during warm-ups, newest Wrangler forward Divine Apollon had a few choice words toward Liam Fleet, and they were going at it along the red line during warm-ups. You never really see that, especially at this level during warm-ups, and it got heated. Jake Mack got in there, and I think I saw Blake Farrell get a few words in there, and the officials had to kind of get in the middle of it. So a little warm-up banter between the two. Face-off, won there by the Bugs. They have it near corner. Blocked there by Davis. Park has it along the near half wall. Now taken there through the middle. Mudbugs have a chance here. Up ahead there to Morris. Morris skates in. That's a good stick there by Simonovic. He poked it out of Morris's possession. And now Ryan Austin runs into Gons. The net comes off its mooring, and we got pushing and shoving now to my right. .224 gone by here in the Generational Financial Advisors first period. Jaden Goldie will take the draw from the right wing circle. Big hello to the Goldies, tuning tonight from Owen Sound, Ontario. Glad to have them with us. Face-off won there by the Bugs. They have it. As Morris tried to get it in deep, it got blocked. And it was taken there by Patterson, and Patterson pelts it all the way down for icing on Amarillo. The Mudbugs back at home next weekend. It'll be our St. Patrick's Day themed weekend with special St. Patrick's jerseys. Lots of fun. Mudbugs will host the El Paso Rhinos Friday and Saturday. Be sure to get your tickets by giving us a call at 318-636-7094 or by logging on to mudbugshockey.com. Now played through the middle, kicked around there by Zarski, and Zarski able to chip it up ahead there to Mack. Mack's got the stick and the puck. He goes to the far side over to Marino. He throws it through the middle. It's intercepted there by Davis. Now taken back there by Nickel, and Mack just going to touch it back to Haru through the blue line. Up ahead there to Mack. Mack's got it. Mack snaps one toward the net. It got blocked in front there by Simonovic. Now held in there. Good keep in there by Musket. Down low there to Nickel. Good work. And now Musket far circle. Musket grabs it. He's got it. He works it to the top of the point. Musket now works it around the world. Over to Miller. Miller now cuts it back up top to Haru. Haru tried to slice one toward the net. It got blocked, and it's played back out to center. Good job there by Ben Ivy. Now played to the right side. That's Burke. He'll bomb it back into the Wrangler zone. Played around to the far side. Puck now just churned off the far side boards and all the way down there by McDonald. Hard check behind the Bugs net. That was Park who took the brunt of it by Divine Apollon. Divine Apollon, an 0-5 forward, getting the start tonight. He was the one who kind of started the banter with Liam Fleet. Whoa. A little bit of chippiness there between Ryan Austin and Jack McDonald. And that one should have been, boy, it looked like McDonald was going after Austin, kind of hacked him up a little bit. Now played around to that far half wall. Pluck now poked back out to center. Uh-oh, here's a chance. Good stick thrown across. Now a wraparound chance through an empty net. That one kind of gets knocked down now. Play to the right point. The net's off its mooring. And Goich was looking for the whistle. And he gets one. And a little bit of chaos around Goich's cage. $15:27 remaining here in the Generational Financial Advisors first period. The Bugs won, Amarillo nothing. Oklahoma already clinched a playoff berth. They did that last night. They were the first team to do it with the best team, or best record rather, in the NAHL. Face off, won there by the Bugs. They throw it through the neutral zone, taken away there by By with an earth-shattering hit there by Fleet. Playing in front of his mom, who made the trip. Oh, a hard hit along the near side. Another shot there, and that one goes wide of Goich rather. That tongue twisted there. Well, a lot of hard hitting going on as Austin got hit hard along the near boards. This one looks like it can get a little ugly as the night goes on. Now along the left side, that's Brighton. He'll wrist it in, slowed down there by Goich. Played around to the near side, to the right side there to Morse. Morse now through the middle, up ahead there to Vitale. Here comes Vitale, thrown through the middle, over to Goldie. Back down low there to Vitale. He takes a hard hit shot there from the near side. It was a save made there by Gons. That was Morris who put a lot on it. Boy, if you're going to come into the O-Zone, you got to have a prayer tonight because it is getting physical really early in this game. As now Vitale's locked up along the near half wall. Got locked up nicely there by DeMarco, held in there by Goldie, and Goldie a wrister toward the net, blocked in front there by Siminovich. And now Mack down low, had the game's first goal, and a poke check there by Gons. A poke it out of trouble, but not out. Now, here comes Marino coming out of the seam. Threw a shot toward the net, got blocked. Held in there by Mack, and now the puck is poked all the way down, and that one kind of was an awkward sequence as Walsh went through a sandwich of Mudbugs players and just kind of flung around his stick, kind of reminiscent of a wrestler throwing around a ladder around. Have you ever seen one of those ladder matches in WWE? It's very awkward. Now, hooked down there was Mack, played back out to center. Park now just works it back out to center. Now, good hard hit as Mack. And it looked like it was McDonald had a few hits and a few words with each other. Now, Apollon to the far side. It goes over to Barker. Oh, and a hard hit into the Mudbugs bench. And now pushing and shoving Max in there alongside the backside of McDonald, and now McDonald looks shaken up. Oh, another earth-shattering hit along the right side there by Burke. Burke now played back up top there to Zarski. Zips one toward the net, he scores! Zarski! It's his first of the season and a moment the Edmonton, Alberta kid will never forget. It might have been tipped in front. It was. It's Garrett Steele instead. Zarski will have to settle for an assist. Time of the goal, 7:20 of the opening period. Boy, lots of physicality early in this game. Stay hot, Garrett Steele. And that's what the Mudbugs fans are saying to themselves. Great work from Zarski to keep the puck into the zone. He made the play possible. I thought it was his through traffic. Instead, it's Steele's. And it's his 18th, his second in this series. We'll get the official call in just a second to make sure we're right on the call. Face off one there by Amarillo. Okay, they're going to give it back to Zarski, so they changed it. I thought it was Steele's. He might have got a piece of it. So for now, it is Zarski's first of the season. Great work by Zarski. And now a shot toward the net, hit the post. That one might have hit the glove, now held in there by Austin. Over to Park, a shot gets blocked. And a break in the action. It is the Bugs 2, the Wranglers nothing. This is Shreveport Mudbugs hockey.
You know, we only get one chance at this thing called life, so why don't we make it count? Hi, I'm Janice Watt with Generational Financial Advisors, and we're here to assist you as a financial advisor and a CPA in making those important life decisions. Starting young, saving and investing will reward you down the road, but it takes diligence to stay the course because life happens. Buying that first home, adding to your family, and then preparing for college, all of these require a plan. We offer services including investments, life insurance, retirement planning, and long-term disability, just to name a few. We can also assist you in your tax preparation or planning along with small business services. We are an independent brokerage company with access to hundreds of products. Call me at 318-219-4188 or log into gfapartners.com to set up a free consultation. Our offices are located at 8518 Line Avenue, Suite 103 in Shreveport. Come see us and go Bugs.
Welcome back in to George's Pond and Hirsch Coliseum. Play back underway. The Bugs have it in deep. That's Miller thrown in front. It poked around, and Gons didn't know where it was for a second. Bugs with the early 2-0 edge. Thanks to goals from Mack and Zarski. Skotinski takes a hard hit along the end boards behind his own net. Now far side up ahead off the stick of Miller. Along the near side, that's Brighton. He'll brush it back into the Bug zone. Slowed down there by Goich. To the near side there to Austin off the near side boards. He cannot get it out. Over to Brighton. Brighton now near corner. Throws it through the slot. Shot toward the net. That one whistled wide. There's a little space there for Davis to work with. Now played around the far side boards and out of the zone. And it is taken now there by Brighton. He'll re-enter the zone from the left side. Up ahead, down low there to Rice. He mishandled it. Now a backhand shot from the far post. Save made there by Goich. Held in there by Barker. Barker now will sling it in behind the Bugs net. Played off the far side. Mudbugs trying to chip it out. They cannot. Held in there. Shot toward the net there by Williams. That was a stick in front. It went wide of Goich. Now along to the far corner. Vitale able to carom it off the near side boards and all the way down. It gets on net, so Gons has to play it. No icing on the play as Zarski, fresh off his first goal of the year, has the puck from the right side up ahead there to Morris, through the middle, over to Goldie. Goldie now pivots back. He tries to go to the far side there to Morris, but it was blown up and taken away there by McDonald. He'll go through the seam. He'll touch it in deep there to Ben Ivy. Ivy now steers it in down low, and it's taken away there by Vitale. Now knifed at there by Morris, but he can't get it out as Apollin's in his way, and Danziger has it through the middle. Danziger now lugs it off the near side, and Danziger trying to work it out, and now it's a delayed offsides, and it is on Amarillo. Pushing and shoving after the whistle. .32 remaining. In the Generational Financial Advisors first period. Face off one there by the Bugs. Austin goes back behind his own net. Austin, trouble getting it out. A shot there by Zapp, blocked in front. Good block there by Nickel. Now far side there to Marino. Marino now will be able to slip it back into the Amarillo zone. Good start to this one for the Bugs as Mack works it in. A shot from the far half wall there by Burke. A stick save made there by Gons. McNaughton able to knock it back into the Bug zone. Now played through the middle, Steele to the far side. Worked in toward the net, that's Musket. Stick save made there by Gons, and now taken away. 8:40 remaining here in the first period. The Bugs will go on the game's first power play. And their power play has gotten better. It's Zach By checking from behind. Their power play a lot better, 16th best in the league at 18.9%. Amarillo's PK very good. They're 5th best at 85.9%. Face off now to the right of Gons. Burke to take the draw. First man advantage of the night. Face off one there by the Bugs. Played back up top to Haru. Across there to Steele. Back to Haru at the top of the point. Haru over to Steele. Far circle. He goes down low there. On over to Morris. A shot there. He's trying to find the backdoor stick of Goldie, and just went under his stick. Now Haru gives it away, and Burke's got to go reset. Haru along the right side. He'll throw it across through the middle. Now taken there by Steele, and he gave it away. Didn't handle it cleanly, and Ben Ivy able to angle it off the near side boards and all the way down. Mudbugs want to slow this down a little bit as they're down to $1:15 remaining on this Scott Powerline power play, first of the night for the Bugs. Gotinski along to the far side there to Vitale. He'll drop it on back now over to Mack. Near circle shot toward the net, redirecting. And that was fought off there by Gons. And it gets the protective netting and a break in the action. Oh, wow. The faceoff's going to come out of the Wranglers zone. Miller to take the draw for the Bugs. He gets a warning. There he comes, and he wins the draw. Played back to Park. Park now going to glide back. Park going to go all the way back and give it on over to Miller. He'll touch it on over to Vitale. And now they'll work it from left to right. Along to the right side, here's Vitale. Comes into the zone, but he didn't get in cleanly. It was off the back heel of Barker. Now the Mudbugs able to kind of roll it into that far corner. 40 seconds left in the puck now. Spun back out to center. It's a good job there by Jack Ivy. And oh, hard check after the whistle as the Mudbugs come in off sides. Looks like we got some Sonic mascot action. The hot dog's in the building, and he's in a good mood. Why not? The Mudbugs are up by a pair. Face off one there by Amarillo. Now just chiseled off the near side boards and all the way down. Haru's got it. He'll send it up ahead there to Steele. Mudbugs want to work it into the zone. And up ahead, there's Goldie through the middle, and it got intercepted there by Simonovic. And Simonovic will scale it all the way down, and that'll just about do it. One last attack. Goich wrists it up ahead there to Steele, and Steele now will just pitch it in. And glove down there by Gons, and we have 3 seconds remaining on this power play for the Bugs. Face off, one there by the Wranglers. They have it, they'll wind it off the near side boards. Held in there by Zarski, back to 5-on-5. Fleet now, able to dump it in. Sticked away there by Gons. Off the far side boards. Uh-oh, Amarillo had numbers. Good job there by Zarski. They get all the way back. Into the far corner, Fleet now touches it up ahead there to Gotinski. Gotinski will drop it off there to Miller. And the puck now is just twisted in there by Gotinski. Nicola Vassier in the game tonight for the Bugs. He's the extra forward. Here's a giveaway. Marino in front. Off the stick of Gotinski. And it went just wide of Gons. Now Park on over. Down low there to Austin. Austin now far corner behind the Amarillo net. He'll work it into the near corner. Austin, a backhander. Sticked away there by Gons. Now the net's off its mooring. Now played off the near side boards. This one's going to go all the way down for icing on Amarillo with 5:35 remaining here in the opening frame. Shreveport on top, 2-0. Stick around for the Brookshire's Food and Pharmacy First Intermission Show. We'll talk to Mudbugs goalie and assistant coach Rich Perron. Face-off won there by the Bugs. Play to the left point. Haru threw it toward the net, blocked there by Jack Ivey. Good job there by Haru to stay with it. He'll now forward it in over to Burke's stick. Now into the near corner. Taken there by Steele. Back up top to Danziger. Over to Haru, and Haru will just kind of sledge it into that far corner. Now down low over to Burke. Burke gets blocked off, but taken there by Steele. He'll cycle it back in down low behind the net. Now it's taken there by Williams. Williams lost that battle to Burke. Burke has it. Burke now far corner. Thrown through the slot over to Steele, and he shot it wide. He got kind of tied up there by McDonald, so he didn't get much on it. Now Burke holds it in, and he'll just kind of slide it in, but Gons will cover up on any kind of rebound opportunity. $4:49 remaining here in the Generational Financial Advisors opening period. Goldie to take the draw from the far circle. And the faceoff's won there by Amarillo. Now through the middle, that's Walsh. Walsh will now whisk it into that far corner. Taken there by Zarski. Zarski now able to flip it up ahead, and Morris will just mail it in into the near corner. Trying to look for Vitale's stick, and now Walsh has it. He'll throw it through the middle, intercepted there by Goldie. Mudbucks stay on side into that far corner. Over to Goldie. Goldie working it in toward the net. And it went wide of Gons. And now along the near side, here's Brighton. Works it through the middle. He's got numbers with him. Now drop back behind Davis. And now the Mudbugs on transition. They got a 3-on-2. Here comes Godinsky, and he comes in off sides. Very close. With 4:07 now remaining here in the opening period. Face off near Amarillo blue line. Face off one there by Amarillo. Barker, far side. Brighton up ahead. There onto the stick of Morris. And Morris able to slug it into the Bug zone. Into that far half wall. Austin down low in front of backhander. And it might have got a piece of Goich's pad. Now along to the far side. Puck now. Just hodgepodge back out to center. Looks like a hand pass on, I believe, the Bugs. Nope, on the Wranglers rather. With 3:38 remaining here in the opening period. Face off one there by Amarillo. Along to the right side, Haru able just to flip it up in the air now. Loose puck will be gobbled up there by Danziger. He'll have it behind the Bugs net and take his time. He wants to get things reset, and the Milkman will go to the right side over to Burke. Burke threw it back, and Haru wasn't expecting it. Now the Mudbugs have a little bit of trouble behind their own net. Boy, a giveaway now. Now a centering feed. Fought off there by Danziger to snuff it out. Far side there to DeMarco. He'll softly love tap it off the far side boards back in to the Bug zone. Taken back out here by Steele, the captain, through the middle. To the far side there to Danziger, and Danziger could not work it in deep. Now in near side, that is Ben Ivey. And Ivey will ring it back into the Bug zone. Through the middle, off the stick of Burke. And Burke's just going to lay it into that far corner. 2:25 and counting here in the opening period. That's McDonald through the middle, along to the right side. Here comes Brighton, comes in with a burst of speed, a backhander, didn't get much on it as he got checked pretty hard there by Gotinski. Now all the way down, gets on net. In pursuit there is Mack. Along to the near corner, good hard check there by Murray. And played around the far side, that's Brighton. And Brighton will grab it and sauce it back into the Bug zone. Max got it to the near side there to Zarski, up ahead there to Murray. Murray will be able to spiral it back out to center. Puck bounced off the near side boards and all the way down. Shot toward the net, blocker save made there by Goich. Another shot from the far corner, blocked in front there by Goldie. And now a battle going along the far half wall. And good job there by Vitale to be able to scrape it all the way down. No icing. Lost the positioning there. That was Morris and Barker. Now good hard check there by Vitale battling for the puck. Now far side, that's Barker. He's got it. Good stick tie up there by Gotinski. And we got a whistle. .56 seconds remaining here in the opening period. Mudbugs and the Rhinos next weekend. It'll be our St. Patrick's themed weekend with special St. Patrick's Day jerseys. Be sure to get your tickets by giving us a call at 318-636-7094 or by logging on to mudbugshockey.com. Face-off won there by the Bugs. Danziger, a shot, gets blocked. And, Haru can't hold it in. And now Rice did not like Haru shooting that puck after the whistle was blown. And now we got a little bit of a scuffle. Now Danziger's getting in the fray. And Danziger's got a face wash on someone. Boy, it can get a little dangerous when you're in front of a team's bench. And for the Bugs, they were on the opposing bench's side. .50 seconds remaining. In the opening period. Face-off won there by Amarillo. Off the far side boards. That one off the stick of Lavassier and into the Wranglers bench. Well, hope you join us for the Brookshire's Food and Pharmacy First Intermission Show. Oh, wait a minute. This faceoff's going to come out of the Wrangler zone. Far Wranglers blue line. Face-off won there by the Bugs. Gotinski will be able to bounce off the far side boards. Taken away there by Miller. Back up top to Fleet. Fleet flips one toward the net. It gets blocked. And into the protective netting it goes. .33 seconds remaining. Big hello to the Zarski family. Tuning in tonight from Edmonton, Alberta. Sure they're enjoying themselves. Glad to have them with us. I think it's impossible to keep up with Zarski's illustrious wardrobe he's got going on. It is quite jazzy, if I say so myself, but very impressive. Miller to take the draw from the far circle. And now another warning. Brad Sotak telling Apollon to back off. This one's getting heated. Well, if there's one more warning, it could be a penalty. And now we got another delay. And Coach Soupy's going to get a wholesale line change. Well, a little surprised by this. And that's a penalty. Wow. And that's by the book. If you mess up more than two times, they'll get you. Yeah, looks like a delay of game. Mudbugs back on the man advantage. Scott Powerline power play and a gift from Divine Apollon. Face off. One there by Amarillo off the far side window. And it's going to come right back out to center. This power play will carry on over into the second. The Mudbugs don't score here. Steele off the stick of Burke. Oh, too far there for Steele. Simonovic has it. Yeah, delay a game. They rarely call those, but that's by the book. If you don't, you have to get warned more than twice on where you're supposed to be positioned on that faceoff. You will get tagged for a penalty. The buzzer sounds, and that'll do it for the opening period. The Mudbugs will have 1:27 remaining on a power play, and they will carry that on over into the second period. It is the Bugs 2, the Wranglers nothing. This is Shreveport Mudbugs hockey.
As a business owner, you know it's important to stay ahead of your competition to succeed. One dishonest employee providing poor customer service can send your business to the penalty box. DeFata & Associates has over 20 years of investigative experience that can help you monitor your employees and investigate losses that may be keeping you from reaching your goals. Whether you need GPS tracking, investigative shopping, integrity testing, or you're experiencing losses caused by theft, DeFata & Associates can help. Give them a call at 318-635-9944 or check out their website at defatapi.com for more information. The Robertson Cup champion Shreveport Mudbugs know big goals lead to big wins. That's why State Farm agent Ben Tolis and his State Farm team are here to help you score a big goal with your home and auto insurance. It's a great call that saves you time and money. So go score the winning goal and score savings by combining your home and auto. It's just another way we're here to help your life go right. Call State Farm agent Ben Tolis today at 318-688-1522. That's 318-688-1522.
Welcome back into the Brookshire's Food and Pharmacy First Intermission Show. Special treat. He makes the trip down, and Shreveport Mudbugs goalie and assistant coach Rich Perrant. Coach, so good to have you back in town.
Yeah, it's good to be back here. You know, you get to come back to George's Pond, Hirsch Coliseum, and it just the smell and the atmosphere is awesome.
How's the week been? Of course, you know, you're not only working with the goalies, you're working with the rest of the guys too. How's it been?
It's great. I mean, guys are, you know, they're playing well. They're good chemistry in the room. Goaltending wise, can't complain. The last couple of weeks, goalies have been solid, and just got to keep it up here down the stretch here.
And you've known Simo Bushler for a long time. You knew him in his early teens. Does that make it easier for you to kind of just know what you got to freshen up with him when you work with him individually?
Well, yeah. You know, typically on a year, like I'll get to know a goalie from that season. And have a little bit of history with Simon, and like I know his parents really well. and I have a little bit of history, so I kind of know his character a little bit. So I think it enhances the progression quicker, if that makes sense. And he's been great, and he's been really doing well for us this year.
Is there a goalie that he reminds you of?
Well, it's funny because I don't want to stereotype, but he has that typical Quebec French goalie in him. A little bit what I had a little bit as well. So it's funny to say he's very calm, very technically sound. He's a competitor. He takes it serious, and it's coming to fruition. You get a D1 deal this year. He's goalie of the month in December, January, back to back. I've never seen that before. Right. And so hopefully the momentum of all those things will translate into a great playoff run here for him.
It's funny when you think about a great goalie and you have these Robertson Cup aspirations. You think about the Jackson Casters and the Cole Hudsons, the Arseny Sergeyevs of the world. You kind of feel like he can be on that right path too. As of course, the ultimate goal is the Robbie Cup. Yeah, and you never know. Like Cole Hudson just got hot. Right. And if you look at any NHL series or Pro Series or whatever, there's always a hot goalie involved somewhere, and we definitely have to brew that out of Simon and our goalies to get hot at the right times, and no use getting hot in October. It's always good to get hot in April and May, and that's happened with us in the past, and have been really good in front of them. And our team defense has been good in front of our goalies. And the goalie's making the big stops when needed, and it's either we're down 2-1 and they make the big save and we come back and we win the game, or we're up 2-1 and they make the big save and we get an empty netter and make it 3-1. So all those things kind of equate to the success of the team. And then talk about Nikola Goich. This is a guy that you've worked with this season, fairly new, obviously 04, which has everybody excited because there's potentially 2 more years after this one. Talk about what it's been like working for him. He's played well. He's been exceptional. Had some tough luck losses too. Nico, we were supposed to get him in camp earlier this year, and he was sick and he didn't come to camp, so we didn't get a chance to see him. And then, we had Tommy here at the beginning of the year, Tommy Aiken, and then, Simon's been here the whole time. And I've worked with Nico when I came down here, but he wasn't getting into games, so it was tough to see the fruits of your labor a little bit, so that connection. So now that Nico has kind of played a bit more, we've gotten to correct things and not just me teaching him living it in the games, and that's been a big bonus. So I think he's taken huge hurdles in my coaching towards him and him responding to it and try to connect the dots a little bit. We're talking to Mudbugs goalie and assistant coach Rich Perrant here on the Brookshire's Food and Pharmacy First Intermission Show. I'd be hard-pressed to ask, how's Richie Perrant doing? I mean, he had a great couple of years here, too. Yeah. And how's he doing up in Oswego?
He's doing well. Their team lost in the finals, in their divisional finals last Saturday. And, so now I guess he's on spring break, I think, next week. So he's, taking it easy from here on in. But things are going well, and he'll be back in the summer, back home, and then back at our senior year next year. So.
And then talk about Ryan Perrant. He was here for a couple years, and he obviously spent some time with the Mudbugs. Talk about where's he at and how is he doing?
Yeah, he's doing great. He's been in Atlanta. Mad Hatters this year. He was there last year. He's had a really good year again this year. Once he got down there, once he left Shreveport. His playoffs start tomorrow night against Tampa. So, if they win the division, they go to nationals. So, it'll be some good exposure for him. But he's having fun playing hockey. He's enjoying himself, and so it's good. The boys are good.
I got to ask you usually don't slip up, but I know last time I talked to you, you were talking about the vegan movement due to Miss Renner Perrant and Inspirate. Have you fallen off the wagon? Because lately, I don't know, these last couple of months, I think since Christmas, you've been kind of deterring from that plan.
Yeah, I've kind of adjusted to the 80-20 rule. Try to be good 80% of the time. But it seems like I come to Shreveport, I'm really heavily on the 20%.
Thanks to Scott Musket.
Yeah. Muskie's cooking. Doesn't really. Yeah, so I'm trying to find that balance. You try things out in life, and you try to find what kind of lifestyle I can kind of keep it up. And so I'm kind of on the 80-20 rule right now.
So outside of our goalies, talk about what else you do, because obviously you're working remotely with our goalies. So what are you exactly doing back home in Florida?
Yeah, so I'm kind of like a goalie consultant. So I have I have pro goalies, I have college goalies, I have junior goalies. I have kind of a stable of 14 right now.
Oh, my goodness.
So it's going well. I kind of fell upon it. Like once I left here as a full-time coach, I said, hey, what can I do from home? So I'm in my friendly confines of Florida residence while I'm teaching hockey. You know, with technology today, it's so easy to do it remotely. Like whether I'm in the office teaching the guys or going over the games or on a Zoom call, it's the same thing.
Right.
It's been going well. It's a business that I didn't really start like say, oh, I'm going to do this. It just kind of fell in my lap, and it just kind of one talked to the other, and so I think I want to kind of pursue that a little bit more. And but you know, obviously, I've always a special place for the Shreveport Mudbugs, so I actually come down here every 6 weeks. So my other clients, I don't go see them. So it's only Shreveport that I come down and you know, help with the coaching staff and then help with the goalies.
Do you miss the coaching, the road trips? You might not miss the bus rides. I know that was a little bit tough on your lifestyle, cramping you up a little bit up front in the bus. But do you miss that maybe that camaraderie, ripping the guys for fun? You know, like, do you miss all that?
Yeah, I miss behind the bench. I'm not gonna lie to you. Like it's I'm such a in the moment coach. Yeah. That I love that adrenaline behind the bench, and you know, last time I was behind the bench, we won the Robbie, so it's like, you know, like, so I left on a really, yeah, I do miss it. I miss the guys that even when I come down for a week, I kind of get my fix in that department, especially being down here like for training camp, got to know the guys, and I come every 6-7 weeks, so I've never really lost touch. Yeah. But yeah, I definitely miss camaraderie, and the guys joke around on the ice, and I have a blast, and with Coach Soupy and Coach Hilly, it's been great. And like Soupy, I've been around him for the last 6-7 years, yeah. and Hilly's been awesome. So like, yeah, I miss those guys when I'm out of here. And but you know, playoffs are coming around the corner. I'll probably be back for the playoffs, and I'll be back in early April, and then back for playoffs probably.
That's the Mudbugs goalie and assistant coach Rich Perrant. Thanks so much for the time, and good luck the rest of the way.
Thanks, Chad. It's always great talking to you.
We'll have more after these messages here on the Berkshire's Food and Pharmacy First Intermission Show. You're listening to Shreveport Mudbugs Hockey.
Sterling Dental Center is a proud partner of the Shreveport Mudbugs. I'm Dr. Emil Janu, and my experienced staff and I will handle all your dental needs, from routine cleanings, x-rays, cavities, toothaches, and more, with the best and safest treatment out there. We are a family here at Sterling Dental Center, and we treat our patients like family. We welcome many forms of insurance. Come get your next dental appointment at Sterling Dental Center in Shreveport by calling 318-688-1040 or logging on to sterlingdentalshreveport.com.
The Robertson Cup champion Shreveport Mudbugs know big goals lead to big wins. That's why State Farm agent Ben Tolis and his State Farm team are here to help you score a big goal with your home and auto insurance. It's a great call that saves you time and money. So go score the winning goal and score savings by combining your home and auto. It's just another way we're here to help your life go right. Call State Farm agent Ben Tolis today at 318-688-1522. That's 318-688-1522.
Welcome back into George's Pond at Hirsch Coliseum. The Mudbugs on top 2-0 with goals from Mack and Zarski. And Zarski is your State Farm drive of the game, by the way, for the best car insurance. Give Ben Tolis a call at 318-688-1522. Ben Tolis from State Farm, a proud core partner of Mudbugs hockey. For the Mudbugs, this second period brought to you by DeFata and Associates, investigative and risk analysis services. Personal matters, child custody cases, internal theft problems within your business. Just call our main man, Jerry DeFata, at 635-9944 to talk about your case, or log on to defatapi.com. Mudbugs will skate from right to left here in this second period. Face-off won there by Amarillo. They have it off the far side boards and taken up ahead there to Jack Ivey. He's got the puck in deep. Behind the Bugs net he goes. And now whirled around that far side boards back out to center. Mudbugs back, or on the power play rather. And now they'll transition into it with a .05 remaining in it. Second power play of the night for Shreveport as Burke cannot hold his own. It was poked out of trouble there by Ivy. Now Burke comes in, and we got an offside, pushing and shoving. DeMarco and Burke with a couple of jabs toward each other. Face-off will come at center ice. Miller to take the draw for the Bugs. He wins it. Oh, and the puck is intercepted, and now Davis able to lug it into that right side. And now taken there by Gotinski, dropped off. Gotinski has it. A shot toward the net. Stick save made there by Gons. Now down low. Gotinski going to let it go down low there for Mack. Mack held up a little bit, and we got a whistle. Pushing and shoving after the whistle. Mack now starting to jaw away. And I think the net came off its mooring. Amarillo wanted a substitution. They got denied. Face-off won there by the Bugs. Or check that, Amarillo. Played back up top. Park's got it. Park now off the far side window. Over to Gotinski along to that far corner. Bucks trying to grab it. They cannot. As the puck now is lofted all the way down there by Davis. Goich rather, out of his net. Throws it on over to Vitale, and that'll just about do it for this man advantage. Mudbugs 0 for 2 now in the Scott Powerline power play. Back to 5-on-5. As Haru able to skip it on in to the Wrangler zone. Off the far side window, up ahead here, the Davis. Davis on a break, Richter score. That's Davis, and he beats Goich along the blocker side as the Mudbugs got stuck on transition. Davis's goal, 141 in to the second period. And for Davis, that is goal number 13 on the season. Ben Ivy gets the only assist on Davis's 13th. And it comes early in the second. Now Amarillo has got Shreveport on their heels a little bit. Shot toward the net. And a glove save made there by Goich from the left point there by Williams. Oh, you know that Amarillo the second period last night, and I'm sure that they will I've enjoyed the one or the way this is going so far tonight early in this second period. Puck all the way down. Now DeMarco intercepted there by Fleet. Held in there by Vitale. Vitale's going to spin it in down low to my left behind the Amarillo net. Now played off the near side boards. Austin along the left point. Cannot work it in down low. Now through the middle. Here's Walsh. He comes. Park's there trying to push it off the walls. And now worked out free. Vitale up ahead there to Goldie. Across to the near side and had too much air there for Vitale. And now the Mudbugs got caught underneath. Back the other way. Good stick there by Haru. Now thrown in front now. Far corner. Barker down low. And Mudbugs got caught with a line change there, and they almost got burned. Hard check there by Haru. Now far corner in front. Now a shot toward the net. The net comes off its mooring, and we get a break in the action. This face-off will stay in deep to the right of Goich. I'll check that. It'll go to the left of Goich. Face-off won there by the Bugs. They window shop it off the near side boards, up off the stick of Miller. Now taken there by Ivy. And Amarillo's got numbers. Shot toward the net. That was blocked off there by Haru. Mudbugs in survival mode yet again. Now sticked away. Here comes Nickel in on pursuit along that near corner. He'll tie it up along the end boards. Getting help there by Gotinski. They work it in behind that Amarillo net. Seminovic now grabs the loose change. Off to the right side. They'll advance it back into the Mudbug zone. Fleet's got it along the right side. Up ahead off the skate of Nickel. Now off the near side boards. Right up ahead there to McDonald, and McDonald ran into Fleet. Now McDonald, good stick there by Mack. Now along to the far corner shot. Blocked. And that one able to kick back out to center. Zarski going to pick up the loose biscuit. Whip it around the near side boards through the middle there. Nickel will drop it off left side there to Mack, and Mack will float it on net. Blockered away there by Gons. Now good body there by Burke as he comes in on net. And it was off his knee and on net. And Gons gloved it down for a whistle. Now some more jaw-jacking going on. Like Musket and McNaughton were having a healthy conversation. Face off, left wing circle, deep in the Amarillo zone. 5 minutes gone by here in the second. The Bugs 2, the Wranglers 1. Goich hasn't seen very many shots. Bushler didn't see very many last night. He only had 20 shots on net. Uh-oh. Looks like a skate issue for Burke, and he's going to have to get helped out into the ice. And Alexandre Savage will get to work, the Mudbugs equipment manager. That's never a comforting feeling. Face off just outside the near Amarillo blue line. Face off one there by Davis. He's got the only goal for Amarillo. Uh-oh, pushing and shoving now. Looked like Park got messed with. Now along the inboards behind Goich. Still pinned up along those walls. Nichols there. Now Park up ahead there to Mack, and Mack will whack it up ahead there to Marino. Marino skates in, and oh, he mishandled it. It was bouncing along his stick. Now he battles for it along the inboards. Mack's there with him for help. Now, along that far corner, puck spun, held in there by Mack, and Mack slides a puck toward the net. Paddle away there by Gons. Played up ahead. Oh, mishandled there by Walsh, and the Mudbugs dodged a bullet there. Mudbugs fighting fire with fire here, and they're going to make things a little bit dangerous for themselves. They're getting caught in deep. Now Morris kind of bodied his way in to the Wrangler zone. Taken back out. Williams up ahead. Uh-oh, looks like a penalty's coming up to Haru. I think he went up top. And the Mudbugs are going to be down a man. He went up top on McDonald. First penalty of the night for Shreveport, and it comes at the 6:28 marker of the middle frame. This is a critical moment in this game. Mudbugs will have their first choice personnel penalty kill out onto the ice for the first time tonight. They're sixth best in the league at 85.2%. Amarillo's PP rather, ninth best at 21.6%. They're not bad. Now along to the near corner, roughing the call on Haru. Thrown, high slot through the bumper. That went wide of Goich. That was a shot there by Patterson. Mudbugs tying up. Now Zapp behind the Bugs net. Will roulette wheel it to the right point there to Seminovic. He'll drop it off to Zapp. Zapp now far side. Ben Ivy. He'll drop it in deep. And now high slot. Seminovic across. Patterson a blast. Boy, Goich didn't see it. It might have dinged off the post. Now Seminovic. Right point now to the near corner. Zapp, a centering feed. Blocked off there by Austin. Off the far side and all the way down. This is the long change. The Mudbugs got to get the puck in deep. And they'll now be able to get a change really quickly. Up ahead off the stick of Rice. Danziger going to be the first to touch it in deep. He'll hammer it around the boards. Good sticks. And now high slot. Dave snaps one toward the net. It might have got a piece of the right pad of Goich. Played back up top to Seminovic. 40 seconds to go. Davis across. On over. On the stick of Walsh. He mishandled it. Now along to the far corner. Good stick. That was Ivy. Now played back up top. Williams over to Davis. Right point. Back up top to Williams. Williams winds. He fakes. Now far side over to Brighton. Brighton now will just dip bomb back up top to Williams. Williams at the point. He'll walk the line. Williams looking for a lane. He slings one toward the net. It deflects off the stick of Goldie, and it goes into the protective netting. 12 seconds remaining on the Wranglers' first power play of the night. Boy, Amarillo has tilted the ice in their favor quite heavily in this second period. Very reminiscent to what happened last night. Face off, tied up. The Bugs could not get it out. Now Gotinski will have it. Gotinski gonna guide it out, and he'll be able just to weed whack it all the way down. Back to 5-on-5. Good kill there, the first kill of the night for the Bugs. Zap knocked up ahead. Seminovic gets checked hard along the back, and the Bugs are offsides. Odessa and El Paso scoreless early in the game, and Oklahoma on top of Corpus Christi 3-1 midway through the second. A break in the action in this one. It's the Bugs 2, the Wranglers 1. This is Shreveport Mudbugs hockey.
As a business owner, you know it's important to stay ahead of your competition to succeed. One dishonest employee providing poor customer service can send your business to the penalty box. DeFata and Associates has over 20 years of investigative experience that can help you monitor your employees and investigate losses that may be keeping you from reaching your goals. Whether you need GPS tracking, investigative shopping, integrity testing, or you're experiencing losses caused by theft, DeFata and Associates can help. Give them a call at 318-635-9944 or check out their website at defatapi.com for more information.
Welcome back into George's Pond at Hirsch Coliseum. If you want to celebrate your next birthday party at George's Pond, you can. Private party packages and private ice time are available. All you got to do is give us a call at 318-636-7094. As for the very lovely Miss Lauren, and celebrate your next birthday party at George's Pond in Hirsch Coliseum. As we honor our hometown hero this evening due to a standing ovation here at George's Pond. A beautiful sight here in front of another packed house at the George as the Bugs are on top of this game 2-1. 11-19 remaining here in the second. This faceoff will come in deep. Oh no, it's going to stay outside the Bug zone. Face-off far Mudbug blue line. Won there by Amarillo. Hard check there by Miller. And now Miller getting messed with there by Morris. Boy, Miller's logging in that number. And now a 2-on-1. Oh, had it developing. Now Murray slides it in down low there to Miller. Seminovic up ahead there to Morris. Through the middle, he goes to Kent. Kent able to bank it in off the far side corner to the right of Goich. 10:40 remaining here in the second. The Bugs on top, 2-1. On that far corner. Now behind the net, that's Danziger. Carefully on over to Haru. Up ahead there.